case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 2003, the Supreme Court of the United States heard the case of Virginia v. Hicks. The case centered around whether a law that punishes a significant amount of protected free speech can be deemed unconstitutional. The claimant in such cases bears the burden of proving that the law is substantially overbroad. The lawsuit was brought about by Kevin Hicks, who was convicted of trespassing on the property of the Richmond Redevelopment and Housing Authority, RRHA, after being given written notice barring him from the area. Hicks argued that the RRHA's policy for closing certain streets in Whitcomb Court, a low-income housing development, to combat crime and drug dealing was too broad, violated the First Amendment, and was vague. The Virginia Supreme Court agreed with Hicks and invalidated the entire policy for restricting protected speech. The case was subsequently appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court to determine if the broadness of the policy violated the Constitution. The court ultimately held that Hicks had failed to provide sufficient evidence to prove that the RRHA's policy was unconstitutional. It found that the Virginia Supreme Court had erred in using the overbreadth doctrine to invalidate the entire policy, and that applications violating the First Amendment could still be remedied through as-applied litigation. The case was then remanded for further proceedings, leaving unresolved issues regarding challenging convictions and properly preserved claims.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsc.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.